Hello everybody and welcome back to the Riche Live. Okay, that was extra. That's okay. You can be extra today because we are showing you our Thanksgiving tablescape tour. And you know, here at the Riche Life, we love a pretty table. So I'm going to show you two of my tablescapes. Riley's going to show you one of hers. Oh yes, that means one in Yoruba. You know, she likes to drop a little Yoruba during our tablescape tours. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching our tablescapes. We just hit 12,000 on our Christmas tablescapes tour from last year. So you know we have to...
You said 10,000.
Well, 10,000 was our big milestone. And then we hit 12,000, I think, yesterday. So what's our goal for this one?
15,086.
Okay, so we've got to hit at least 15,086 on this tablescape tour. I think we can do that. You think we can do that?
Yeah.
So today we're starting off in the kitchen, and the theme of this tablescape is Gilded Glam. This one is dedicated to my grandmother. When it came time to designing my Thanksgiving tablescape, I thought, wouldn't it be great to do a mix of old and new, to bring together some of the things that she had in her china cabinet, some things that she purchased, and some things that she made. Wouldn't it be great to bring those things together with some things that I purchased and just have one big, beautiful family table where everything doesn't match, but somehow it just goes together so well. As always, I started with my centerpiece, and for this particular tablescape, that all started with two pieces that I found that my grandmother actually made. I thought these were so beautiful to give me the inspiration I needed to build the table around them. So they're here on top of this gorgeous beaded runner that I found. That's a purchase I made. My grandmother didn't have that, but I feel like this is one of those things she might have had in her day. And then I've also got these really nice vintage candle holders that I found. Again, things that I thought she might have on her table. And then in the middle, I've got a cake stand. This is one that I found that I felt like she might have as well. And then on top, I put the flowers that I used in my Easter tablescape, my summer tablescape. You know, guys, I like to reuse things again and again. And they're on here just until dessert time, because that's when we will put the spiced pumpkin cheesecake that I made with Chef Padua Player on the show. That's where we'll put dessert when it's time to serve. Along the table, you'll also see glass pumpkins. Riley wanted pumpkins all around the house, so we've got glass pumpkins on the table. I think these are just so gorgeous. And I also have the stemware, these gold rimmed wine glasses that my grandmother had, and she only had 4. So I had to find glasses that would complement hers to go on the table, and I found these. They're gold rimmed as well, but they've got this amber color, and I think that they just complement her glasses so well. And again, we're not going for total matching here. We're going for compliments, right? We want a complementary table here with the old and new, and this mix I think just came together so well. For my place settings, I started with these copper chargers that I've had for quite a while, and you'll see me use these again and again because I really love them. And on top of these chargers, I added these beautiful glass chargers that have a gold kind of trim accent going around, and I thought the shape was just really cool, and I love the height that it gave to my place settings as well. And then on top of this charger, I have my gold rimmed dinner plates, which are a complement to my stemware. And then I just have on top of here a simple white salad plate because I really didn't feel like I needed to have a lot going on here because of my napkins. I absolutely love these napkins. I've got the overlay on top of the beautiful kind of silver trimmed napkin underneath, and then the beaded napkin ring is just absolutely one of my favorites. I love this. I've used these again and again, and I thought that they were perfect. For my flatware, I'm using my grandmother's flatware, but because she didn't have a full set, I found a set that I could add to hers with. And again, it doesn't match exactly, but that's the beauty of it. I love the fact that we can come together around our family table and celebrate the old and the new. Here on the buffet, I wanted to keep things nice and simple. I kept my main pieces that I keep throughout the holidays up. So that's my lanterns, my candle holder, and my simple runner. I just swap out the candle colors during the holidays, but I did add these wooden pumpkins. Riley wanted pumpkins all around the house, so I thought these would be a nice addition to the buffet. And then last but not least, I have the bowls where we will put our pumpkin bisque with lump crab meat. I'm from Maryland and we put crab in everything. So this year, I thought it would be cute to put our soup bowls on the buffet.
This is my Thanksgiving tablescape. And I love this table because it's pinkish. And it's my favorite color. And why I did the napkin was because I love gold and white. And then this, because I love pink, and this is the kind of pinkish napkin I like. And then the flowers, I love flowers and roses. And why I like this pumpkin is it's glittery. And I love this pumpkin because it's pinkish, and I love the color of it. And I love this plate right here. And I created the white right here because I saw some tablescapes and I loved they had so very good whites, and I put my white on here. I love this plate right here, and I love it because it's gold, and this is my placemat. I love pink and gold. I love my spoon because it's gold. And I love my foot as the same way. This is my pink glass. But it's not glass, it's plastic. And then this is my candle. And this is my candlestick. And I love something that has lights on it. And I love this lantern. Sometimes you can put it in the front, or sometimes you can put it in the back. And I wanted something that has lights in it. So I picked this, and you can open it too, but I'm not going to do this right now. Make sure you give this a thumbs up!
So now we're in my dining room, and the theme of this tablescape is rustic chic. Now this might look familiar because this is the same tablescape that I used for my kitchen table last year, or relatively the same. I always like to fancy it up with a few new additions, but for this year, I kept fancy in the kitchen. And when people walk in the front door, which is where our dining room is located, I want them to feel like Thanksgiving is here. I want them to feel the warmth in the home, and this is what I felt like I wanted to have on the table. I wanted traditional Thanksgiving colors, and as always, I started with my centerpiece. I created this cornucopia for my table last year, and it's got lots of pretty things in here that remind me of Thanksgiving. I've also got some Indian corn on the table to, again, celebrate the harvest. On the ends, I have these wooden candle holders with galvanized metal accents, which I really love. This is a new addition for this year. And then I've also got glass pumpkins and acorns around the table because, as I told you before, Riley wanted pumpkins everywhere, and the dining room is no exception. For my place settings at the ends, I really wanted to play around with different textures. So I started with these brown rattan placemats. And then next I have this galvanized metal charger, which I've used in quite a few tablescapes. And then on top of this, I have my mustard colored dinner plates, which I love using for Thanksgiving. I think they add such a nice complement to my tables. And then, of course, I've got my salad plate on top here. And then last but not least, I've got my traditional Thanksgiving plaid napkin. I've used this before, and my napkin ring with the berries, which I absolutely love, except this year I'm turning it sideways to just add a different touch to the table. For the other place settings on the table, I'm using this kind of antiqued charger that I've used on quite a few of my other tablescapes, but I really like these because of the way they complement our dinner and salad plates. You see the detailing around the edges. I just think it goes together really, really nicely. For the stemware on the table, I'm using the crackled amber wine glasses that I used on my Easter tablescape as well. I thought that they went so well with the Thanksgiving colors here that I had to have them on this table too. So here on the buffet, I just wanted to have even more Thanksgiving accents. I've got these Thanksgiving themed swags in the back that I just put on top of the table. And then in front, I have these glass pumpkins. Again, per Riley's demand that we have pumpkins all over the house. And then last but not least, I'm using my favorite glass vase here to make a nice centerpiece. It has some height to it, but it's not one of those big, huge ones that I make because I didn't really want that in this room for this Thanksgiving themed tablescape. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us for another tablescape tour. You know I love a pretty table, and anytime I can bring you 3 tables, I'm happy, ecstatic to do that. So I hope you enjoyed seeing our looks today, starting with my grandmother's Gilded Glam table, Riley's pink, beautiful Thanksgiving look, and last but not least, our Rustic chic look that we're using to welcome our guests in for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to send them my way. Also, send me pictures of your Thanksgiving looks. That really, really makes me happy to see what you do on your tables too. And make sure you subscribe as well to the Riche Life so that you can stay up to date with all of the latest. Until next time, take care, everybody.
If you want to watch it all over again, you can just hit your library. And then if you want to give us a thumbs up, just a nice thumbs up.